All right. That was a scintillating open right there. Let me do this. We're gonna. What?
No, I realized that was in talkback. I was like, wow, that was a heck of a way to open the show.
Oh no.
That's what I'm looking like. Okay. Mike has chose violence.
Oh, I have. I have to tell you, we're gonna get to the biggest clown show in Metro Detroit, which is Michigan basketball at 3. I can't do it to start because I don't really want to get that upset, but we're going to do it at 3 o'clock. And I don't give a damn if anybody calls. The rats can all scurry right back to the sewer you live in, a.k.a. Michigan basketball fans, all 12 of you. And then the rest of you fair weather fans who want to pretend it's not there when they embarrass or underachieve. We're doing it at 3. And I really don't give a damn. I'll draw 0 for it. F it. But I want to open with something because Rico said we should open with it. There is nothing in this world, nothing. I mean, not Gus Johnson, not bought and paid for announcers, not winning or losing. Nothing upsets me more than what I deem to be coaching malpractice. When your life is coaching, all you're supposed to do is never put your team in a bad position. That doesn't mean you have to be a wizard. It doesn't mean you have to be John Wooden. It doesn't mean you have to be Coach K. It doesn't mean you need to be Andy Reid and reinvent things. Just don't hurt your team. But when coaches do things that are wholly indefensible, it sends me to a place of anger and angst and bitterness because it's the equivalent for those of you driving around town today on this windy day. Man, you're an electrician. You don't get to cross wires. You're a carpenter. You don't get to say, oops, what I've built isn't level. You're pouring concrete. You don't get to say you mixed it wrong. You don't get to do those things. Oh, you're a teacher? No, you don't get to teach kids potty words. You teach the lesson. You're a coach. Your job is to coach. And last night, I saw, bar none, one of the dumbest things in the history of sports. And I stand by that remark. And Rico goes, oh, hell no, we have to start the show with this. So here, it's not even about gambling. It's really just about a crime was committed last night by a gentleman named Tony Stubblefield. You don't know who Tony Stubblefield is? You can Google. But I'll tell you this. Tony Stubblefield is human decay. He should be launched to the sun ass first. What I saw last night, yes, I watched college hoops and had a wonderful evening.
Tell them who Tony Stubblefield
is.
Tony
Stubblefield coaches what used to be DePaul basketball. I had a beautiful dinner with my wife last night. She had to go to bed early because she is a teacher. And I said, well, I'm going to have some late night hoops with the dogs.
So Tony Stubblefield did not show the love on Valentine's Day.
Tony Stubblefield is a piece of garbage. And the point I make about this...
You really want to know how Mike feels? Download Cash the Ticket.
Oh, I just did a love letter to Tony Stubblefield. But let me explain to you what old Tone Loke decided to do last night. Cash the Ticket gave out a system that's not a system 4-pack. Mm-hmm. DePaul held the cards to go in 3-1, which is 75% to the moon. Mm-hmm. Or we went 2-2. DePaul plus 1.5. DePaul's up 3 with 2.6 seconds to go. Rico Beard, if you're up 3 with 2.6 seconds to go and the other team calls a timeout and it's a sideline out of bounds near midcourt,
right.
What do you do as the team who's up 3, 2.6 to go, and you're playing D?
They can't run the ball up and down the sideline. They're stationary. You put your big 7-footer off the bench to jump up and down and make the pass inaccessible. But if they catch the ball, you foul immediately.
Say it for the people in the back.
You foul immediately.
Say it for Tony Stubblefield's limited brain.
You foul because you're up 3, and the best that can happen is you're up 1.
Yeah.
If they make both free throws.
You know what Tony Goodtimes did?
Gonna play the percentages. Gonna play good D.
Sat there with that blank-ass look on his face as St. John's hits a miracle 3 because his players miscommunicated, blew a cover, and Bobby Smitherman Owusu hits a 3. Rico, they go on to overtime. They don't score a point. They get outscored 11-0. The kids hate their coach. The 17 fans that are there hate them. What is DePaul? Jesuit, Catholic, Protestant, doesn't matter.
Catholic.
Call your cardinal, call your bishop, call your priest. Hey, what has Chicago got? The alderman. Somebody should have come down and beat him with a cane. Beat him into submission. That is the highest form of coaching malpractice. I have seen my team go out and lose by 50. I've seen my team lose in heartbreaking fashion. Lose on a buzzer beater. Lose where a ball bounces off someone's ass. Bad breaks happen. It's sports. Sports is pain. But when I see a coach F his team with such a vigor and a passion and just a relentlessness to F his team, the alumni, the fans, and anyone who happened to bet on his rat trap school, Tony Stubblefield is a piece of garbage.
You're welcome, Detroit.
Nothing.
I wanted you to feel what we felt in the meeting.
Because it is so insulting for someone that is paid for a living to coach. How do you not understand the situation? How? How can I ever believe you're fit to lead?
Let me help you with this, Mike. Many coaches believe you just play good defense and you take your chance. Even though the numbers say, man, worst case scenario, you're still winning. And you get the ball back. But coaches don't. I told you.
You know the worst part? The starting point guard on DePaul shoots 88% from the line. You have that in your back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You foul. You get the ball back. Maybe 1.5 seconds to go. Go to the line.
They have to foul.
Hit 2. What are you going to do?
Hit 1. You cover.
All right, we're going to There should have been one person last night wearing a ski mask, and it's Tony Stubblefield.
So you lost the bet. That's what we're getting at here. Is you lost the bet?
That is correct.
I got you.
You know, Kenny, what kills me? I looked at Rocky last night, and I go, Rock, foul, and we're good. He looks up at me, being the dogs don't speak, but with eye contact, he goes, sure enough, we're good. And what I watch next.
Tapped his little paw to the chest.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
We got this, Daddy.
My dog's got a button dong and no thumbs. He would have fouled.
Yeah, sure.
Dog's got a brain the size of a walnut. He knows to foul. 2.6 to go, up 3. I mean, here's what I want from the people, because there has to be a payoff for the listener. Can you come up with a bigger piece of coaching malfeasance than what I have just described? Oh, don't worry. We're going to get to 3 o'clock and the ICP concert that is Michigan Hoops. We'll get there. But Rico wanted this. Find me a bigger boob than Tony Stubblefield. Find me a bigger piece of coaching malpractice that you have seen recently than what I have just described between St. John's and DePaul last night. And can someone tell me what type of religious figure runs DePaul? Is it a priest? Is it an alderman?
That's a priest.
Is it a cardinal?
I think a priest.
They should have come down from the priestly luxury suite and smashed a chair over Tony Stubblefield. And then, while he's on the ground, moaning, put a pink slip on his head.
I got one, but you said it was recently, so that may not count.
Got to be recent.
Okay.
It's got to be recent. And it's probably a ticket text topic. But I want something that matches what I watched last night. Need it. Gotta have it. This show has to have it to move on. And if you're a Cash the Ticket listener, I love you, and there's nothing I can do about Tony Stubblefield. Human decay. The Matt Patricia of college coaches. Ugh. 2.6 seconds to go, up 3, and you don't foul. Seriously, Rico, do you deserve to have a paycheck?
No.
Okay. Not you. I'm saying Tony
No, I
Stubblefield.
got you. I have one. It wasn't a coach, though. I'll give you that next.
248-539-9797.